Hello, we're playing Pokopia. Grab a comfy spot and settle in. This is one of my fall asleep to videos where I play slow, chilled games. Perfect if you want something soft in the background while you unwind or drift off. You are watching this video in 600 times the speed of normal. If you remember in the last episode, we destroyed an island. We built up onto that island. We made a hill. We got over it. We made a cave that was under it. We are currently building the inside of the cave after the temple on top. I always had this vision of the boats being able to see a temple as it comes towards our beautiful island, our Greek-inspired island. And here is a little bit piratey. I like to add all kinds of themes to my designs. I don't like to restrict myself. And here I went a little bit National Trusty with the railings. This is a little cozy area. I'd like to get some dark type Pokemon, some ghost types in here when I do get them. I don't have many actually. I haven't kind of made an effort to get those. We need a Gengar, don't we? I haven't got Gengar yet. Oh, I think I've got the stuff for him. I can totally go and get him. And then this could be his house. Hopefully it's dark enough for him. Ah, oh, pull me. I got Pull me stuck behind the barrels. Come on, pull me. There we go. Alright, more pillars, of course. Can never have too many pillars. Gotta add that Greek vibe with the pillars. Here I started to make the Café, which will become Lapras's house, or home. I never have any plans or anything when I build things, I just know that I want something there. I start building upon it and it turned into a lovely cafe. If you use these platforms with the arches and the supports underneath, you can continue the supports by using the fencing. I did not bother. It's quite tricky to get those even. got my lovely Greek-inspired building being made here. It'll all come with a flat roof, which is not the usual, especially from where I am from. From where I am from. I am from where I am. And yeah, it's not gonna be like the witches' hats that we've got from around here. There's a terminology, a nickname for a type of rooftop, mostly in the Cotswolds of England, where the medieval houses will have rooftops that look like witches' hats. So, aptly nicknamed the witches' hats roof. They're very gothic. I will be introducing some medieval looking things into this place, into this island, because I love the Tudor styled building materials that we got given for Pokopia. The ones with the white and the wooden slats crisscrossing. Shakespeare's house is built like that. It's quite a European look. Designed in the Tudors. So if you see a house like that, it's very old. I do like these railings. I think they're very pretty. Very clean. But I am aware I don't want to use too much of it, because too much of it is a bit much. Less is more. I'll be taking away some of those momentarily. Up here also, I start to make my kitchen area. There's not too much room in this cafe, but it needs a kitchen. I have not got the recipe for the stove top or the work surfaces yet. Now, I've been informed by my friend of mine who's been watching my videos. She says that this, I mentioned your last video about this gravel area. I wanted it to be gravel and not these big stones. I need more gravel. Apparently gravel is not a recipe you can get later, but I can get it from a dream island. I haven't shown much of those at all. Well, I haven't shown you any of the dream islands, but I can get gravel from one of them, the Eevee doll. If anyone else is playing this game and they need gravel, if you go farm it on Eevees, plushie island. It's not an island of plushies. This is the plushie that gives you an island. I did a overall refresh of this bridge area. The McDonald's road's got to go. Does anyone else live near a McDonald's that has the road like that? If you know what I mean. Getting the spacing right on a pathway in these pixel blocked type video games is quite important. There's an even amount of spacing, but you can't obviously curve. Okay, so here is inspired by some of the beaches and coastlines in the UK. This is like a fort that I started building. Sort of like a castle, but more of a lookout beyond the sea. I can just imagine some seagulls sat on the side there. Actually, I do have Wingle. I need to move Wingle down to this area. I think they'd fit in perfectly. There's a little nest for them in this fort area. I also have Peligal as well, but they, I want to say they're hatched on the very top of the mountain, so that's where they've been this whole time. I need to bring them down. Let them say hello to everyone. What I need now are some of those stationary binoculars you can find and you put 20p in and put them on the side there. I don't think they have them in game. Maybe I can replicate it with something else. Some pure scopes. Okay, here we go. The island is pretty much finished. We've got the lovely walkway up to here, to the temple, and the sacrificial table. We've got this area which will obviously grow up with some bushes, a little bit of a National Trust touch down here and over there. A bit piratey, some railings so you don't fall down. There's cave entrance, you can see it from the... if you're a boatman coming from the shore. We've got Lapras. Lapras lives here now. Nice little basin for them to dip in. Lovely little stairway. It's quite difficult to make stairs. Kitchen area and eat out area where seagulls can nick your stuff. My little fort. I will bring Peligal and Wingle down here. Is that a name? I think it's their names. Make a little nest for them. A little bit of hill. If you are yet to see it, this is our main base of operations building. Built upon the electrical generator. Is it a generator? What's it? Storage. Got all my items boxes there, laid out nice and fancy like. These two buildings with the bridge overhead. Very nice. Very pretty, very quick. I realise I haven't utilised this electricity up here. Let's connect it all up. I think it's all good. So this area I will be turning into the countryside. I have removed that whole mountain area that was in the way there. I've made a big hole. It's like the coast side, and this will be a river. So yeah, I've made like an erosion effect. So thank you for joining me on this build video. I hope it's sufficiently made you fall asleep. Bye bye, says Poor Me. Good night.